Welcome back to the channel. Today's a little different. I don't have my usual videographer available, so I have just attached my phone to the windshield and we're going to go for a full self-driving. Unfortunately, you won't be able to see the steering wheel turn on its own, but I assure you the car is going to be driving entirely without any human input. We're going to be driving to a big park where I'm going to go for a walk. So let's see how it goes today. It is a nice day with a bit of sun, bit of cloud. Still have some snow on the roads, especially in the residential areas. So this corner is always a little bit of fun going around, and it did very nicely. It's currently 1 degree Celsius, which would be just above 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Turning left here is tricky sometimes. You've got lots of traffic, turning left, turning right. It's difficult to see cars coming from the left because it's a bit of a crest of a hill. So sneaking out like that is perfect, and the car's done a really good job. I'd say the one thing that I've been disappointed in is it has had a hard time avoiding potholes and bumps in the road, and maybe that will improve over time. Obviously we don't want the car swerving all over the place, but avoiding potholes like a human would, being able to see them early on and slightly adjust the driving line, that would be great. I've stopped using it on the main freeway through town because right now there's just too many potholes and it seems to hit most of them. Hasn't done any damage, but you never know when that could happen. So we have a car up ahead just pulling out, and we've slowed down for it, which was nice. Up here we'll be turning right. Again, visibility isn't great, but I'm sure it'll do a nice job. It's hard to see the cars coming from the left, so I expect it to creep up here so it gets a better view. And then here we go. Nice. And then at the top of this hill we have a playground zone, and we'll see it is slowing down. It was doing just over 40 kilometers an hour and now it's doing 33. School's still out for holidays, so we don't have any pedestrians. This can get extremely busy at drop-off and pick-up times. Lots of cars, lots of people. But today is the 31st of December 2025. I actually got another small update to the version that I was on. So I was on 14.2.2 and now I'm on version 14.2.2.2, so 3.2s after the 14. It swerved a little bit there and actually went into the right hand lane, I think to avoid, it potentially thought there was an object on the road, but I think it was just a manhole cover. Luckily there was no cars next to us, and I'm sure it wouldn't have done that if there was. Down here we're going to be turning right. This can get to be a busy road. And I've got it in standard driving profile, so it's not being super aggressive. And we've got a clear lane now, and off we go. I might change this to Mad Max and see how we go. It might drive a little too fast for my liking. So right in this area, it's 60 kilometers an hour speed limit. People will go up to 70. Usually that's okay. Right now we're doing 72. So a little bit faster than I would like if I was driving. But the cars up ahead all seem to be doing roughly the same speed. I do have the video set to wide angle, which means the cars up ahead will seem further away than they really are. But I wanted to give a nice wide angle since I had to put the phone on the windshield or the windscreen, depending on where you live. So the speed limit goes up to 80 here. We're still doing 72, 73. And slowly increasing the speed. We're still on Mad Max and we're going 76 kilometers an hour. If I was driving, I'd be going probably slightly over 80, so I don't know why it's taking its time. We are going to be turning left up here, so it's going to have to move over. Here we go. And it's a 2-lane turn. Let's see which lane it picks. I'm gonna pick the right-hand lane, which is what I would have chosen as well. We're gonna wait here for a while. These lights will remain red until the car's going straight through. Their light will turn red. And then the crossing traffic will get green light, and then we'll eventually get a green arrow. So we're gonna sit here for a minute or so, and I'll try to think of some things to say that will keep your interest. Well, it's New Year's Eve today. I know that Australia has already made it into 2026, so that's nice. We'll be partying later tonight and seeing in the new year. And so far, I've just been sitting here paying attention, but I haven't touched anything. I haven't felt unsafe. In fact, the car is driving in a very similar manner as to how I would drive, a human would drive. And you've got the 5 profiles, so if you tend to be a little bit more aggressive, you can pick Hurry or Mad Max. And if you're a little bit more chill like I am, you can select Standard or Chill or even Sloth. Not sure I would like that one. Here we did go through a playground zone. We did go through a little faster than I would have liked. We possibly could have got a speeding ticket there. And now we are going under the speed limit. So it's back to 50 and we're doing 46. So I don't know why it's doing that. Some of the other cars have passed me and they didn't enjoy me doing slightly under the speed limit. I'm gonna just hit the accelerator a little bit just to tell it that, yeah, it's okay, you can speed up. It's 50 here. Okay, now it's doing a little better. It's going around 57 kilometers an hour, which I suspect most of the other cars would be doing around that. Slowing down here for the cars. The light just turned from red to green, and we're getting pretty close to our destination. We've got the park on the right hand side, and at the next traffic lights we're going to be turning right into the parking lot, and we'll see how it does with the parking. It's keeping a nice distance between us and the car ahead. Most of the snow is melted, but you never know if there's going to be an icy patch in the shade, so better to have a little bit more distance in front of us. So we're slowing down now for this right-hand turn. And let's see where it decides to park. Is it going to go in forwards or reverse? We're signaling to the left. And we're going to pull in perfectly. Well, that was another great drive on Tesla full self-driving version 14.2.2.2. Thanks a lot for joining me today. Appreciate it. If you have any requests, let me know in the comments. Have a great day.